Jacqueline and I'm an independent Norwex sales consultant, and what I wanted to talk to you today about was dusting. So it always seems that no matter how much we dust, the dust 20 minutes later it's resettled, it's staring us in the face. Same thing with like in our car, we'll armor all everything, come in again the next day and it looks like we never even dusted. So part of why that is because all of those things that we're using to dust, pledge, armor all, they leave a tacky residue, and that actually re-attracts dust. And so now instead of the dust continuing to move, it just sticks and it resettles, and that's why it's tacky and sticky and just resettles again, and it feels like we can never get ahead of that dusting. So that's why Norwex has created our dust mitt. So as you know, with Norwex you use everything with our microfiber and water. So what you're going to notice is when you're just using water and your microfiber to dust, things will stay clean longer. You will physically dust less because water evaporates completely. So there's no tacky residue for the dust to stick to, so it's just going to keep on moving. So I know I had one lady at my parties and she said, I don't know where the dust went, but it hasn't come back. And so that's one thing you're going to notice. Again, saving you time, saving you money, because you're not buying Swiffer refills. You're not constantly, throwing those things out into the environment. You buy your dust mitt one time and you're good to go. Our microfiber also works on static cling. So if you have one dust mitt, make sure you rub it together in order to activate that static cling, and then you'll find even at a microscopic level, it's pulling all of the dust to you. You can also use our rubber brush if you're cleaning something very dusty, like a really dusty like air intake, anything like that. You can use our rubber brush to clean it out if it's like a thicker dust. This is a very high pile microfiber, so it's going to hold a lot. And because it's in this awesome mitt shape, if you have any kind of chandelier, anything with a funny shape to it, your ceiling fan blade, your blinds, you're going to be able to get in there really quickly because you have the dexterity of your thumb and your mitt, and it's going to conform to whatever that shape is. So I always say one is good, but if you really want to move fast, then two is better. So what a lot of people will do is they'll buy their first dust mitt and then they'll get their second one for free when they host a party. So if you have two mitts, you just rub them both together, activate that static cling. Now you can do your stairs and banister at the same time. You can, when you're doing maybe say a curio cabinet, you can be wiping a picture frame with one, lifting it up, dusting underneath it with the other. So you'll be able to move really, really quickly. Also with your dust mitt, you can use it dry, spritzed, or saturated. So in the case of using it dry, you're just going to be doing just that. Just dusting everything just like you would with, say, a Swiffer duster, right? Just getting all of that dust off the surface. If you spritz it, now that's going to enable you to, say you have some dark wood and you have fingerprints. You're going to be able to polish off those fingerprints, or this works great on TV. So one of my favorite things to do at parties is, generally people use those TV cleaners and they leave a lot of smears, a lot of streaks. They have handprints. I know I have a 2-year-old, so I have handprints on our TV. Spritz this a little bit, rub it all along your TV, and you're going to notice it take care of all of those fingerprints in just a matter of seconds. So that's a great way to clean and polish also. Third way to use it is, like I said, saturated. So saturated, you're going to wet it underneath your sink, you're going to wring it out, and then now you're going to have a really high pile cleaning tool. So this is going to be great for your screens. So your porch screen, your window screen, generally our screens get like a white cast from all of the pollen that's entering our home. And so I know my mom used to have us pop out the screens and we would clean them with brooms on the floor outside. If we would have had this dust mitt, that would have made life a whole lot easier because we could have just ran it over. So this mitt will be black because all of these little fibers will go right through the screen and clean it out really well, but then you're not breathing in all of that pollen. So if you have allergies, this would be a great option for you. So thank you so much for watching. That was all about our dust mitt.